The reason why I did hit record ultimately because I was thinking about like detoxing my life, you know, not smoking, for example, and how long it takes. I read 12 hours for carbon monoxide to exit the bloodstream. Yeah, I don't know. It's like all that chemical that I put inside myself has to come out, right? So I was thinking about detoxing. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know some people out there, like they go real in depth on it, like love it. But anyways, so I was thinking about that, but then I was also thinking about like what else is detoxing. It's like, right, so we could detox our bodies and our environment, right? We can definitely detox our environment. How about just going out to a green space just like this? I mean, even if you're in the big centers, like there's green spaces. Like you just have to get out and somewhere natural. It really opens your mind. It just makes you feel better, right? So that probably means you think better. I know I do. So your environment, that's like physical, but also the people that are in your life as well. Like, are they the ones that are helping? You know, either A, keep you where you are because they've got bad habits just like you do. We all do. Detoxing, maybe that circle of friends, right? Like this is starting to touch on ghost mode now, but you know, evaluating those that you hang around with, right? Like just average it out yourself. What do you say? You are who you hang out with. So average of 5 people that you hang out with, maybe 3 people you hang out with, whatever your close-knit circle is. Hopefully they're all doing better than you because that's the way that we all level up. Or if you happen to be the one on top there, that you're helping them on the way up too. So if that's not the case, then, you know, sometimes you gotta like reconsider where you're going and who's coming with, right? Like who's coming? Who's coming? You're coming, you can come, you know, kind of a thing. There's also something that we did, we as in my wife and I, recently, and that was detoxing our home. We took all the household chemicals that we could find, we lined them all up on the counter, and we're like, okay, what products have this, or that? We just did them one by one, and it turned out that every single one of them has it. So we're like, okay, this is a great place to start. And we did. We found a replacement for every single one. Actually, we found a few things that were probably, well, like extra finds, like diamonds in the rough, basically, that we didn't even know that we could use on the daily. And we now, like, I can full on say, like, everything in our household is 100% switched over to greener, safer products. Yeah, that's a big one. And you know what? They're actually like way better quality. It turns out like the price itself is less than it is in the actual grocery store, or you go to Walmart, or you go to your supplement places, just a little bit cheaper. For us, it's another step forward towards the ultimate goal of just living healthier and smarter as the future approaches. Hey, oh, there's a hole. And I credit my wife for this, largely because it came across her radar. She looked into it and put the ball in motion. Once she knew that it was kind of a real deal, she brought it to my attention. We both have been looking into it, been using the products now for a couple of years. I just don't see why I'd ever go back. Plus, comes right to our door. Detoxing your life at 40 just really means like stepping back and taking inventory of what's going on in your life specifically. And you know, I'm sitting back looking what's in and going on in my life, coming out with those really good decisions, owning up to those bad decisions, you know, the ones that led you up to where you're unhappy with yourself about now. Yeah, it's a pretty good place to start. It's like each one of these detoxing kind of ideas are something that you can really tackle all at once. Yeah, it's pretty hard to, even if you were to like go on a trip, right? You're just like, okay, I'm getting away from it all. And you just exit the environment that you're in. Okay, maybe there's a connection still, that there's to something that's toxic. Just touching back on the toxic relationships, that goes also for like the partners that we choose in life. Yeah, I say it like that, the partners that we choose, because either we choose the right one or we don't. I got a hunch that like there's like a lot of people that would tip their hat to this, although they may never admit it, that they've just simply chose the wrong partner. But now you're in it so deep, that plays a huge role in the toxicity in your life, in two ways, in a good way or, well, potentially a bad way. Almost obvious is that it's just like two wrong personalities that just never learn how to get along. It's just horrible. Those are the type of people that you just see like unhappy in public and letting other people know about it, and just not being afraid to like just let loose on their partner, their kids, or whatever it is in public, their parents. Yeah, it's just, yeah, well, like, that's part of it, I'm sure. So imagine being just surrounded by that all the time. You eventually turn into that because you can't fight that forever until you just join them. To wear you down. It's like a pencil. Wear down the lead. No sharpener in sight. And then you get used to that pattern, and then boom, you are that person. Terrible. So that's a good reason why that we should look at the toxins in our life. On the polar opposite, that's also could be a good thing too, right? Like that could be your partner's like your thermometer of toxicity. You guys got like this solid kind of wall defense system against it, and you just pay it no attention, focus on what you're trying to do, and it just doesn't stick, right? Like it may hit the car door or whatever it was, like the snowball for example, and like but just run down and it's gone. It's not stuck on the car like gum. Yeah, that's one thing, but like I know for sure like relationships are definitely a challenge. Yeah, they're definitely a challenge. I think well, that's why we got other videos about this, and I include my wife in on it just in case I say something wrong. She can elbow me right in the ribs. But yeah, so sometimes like relationships, sometimes, you know, we have to ask ourselves, who is it that we're surrounding, and is this a good idea to surround ourselves with these people? Especially if you're making a transformation long term, which has many milestones all the way down. Those are some of the things that I've definitely considered, and like now, like I don't know, I have no problem just like zoning in on like what I want. I'm going for it. All in. What I learned about going like all in is just like things will happen for a reason. Don't worry about it. Just go for it. Just go for it. So when detoxing our lives, this is a subject that makes a whole lot of sense. It's what I'm all about right now and moving forward for, you know, the second half of my life. Yeah, which is shaping up. I'd say which is shaping up. Yep. This is one way that my wife and I can both help you out. That is helping you shop for the cleaner, greener products. We put a link in the description if you want to investigate more.